Hey there, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. We are cooking a tasty little snack. It is called mini corn and bacon frittatas. This is what we need. As well as this, you will also need your oven on 180, two mini muffin pans, so 24. I don't have fancy things called mini muffin pans, so I'm just going to use my cupcake ones. Similar thing, just obviously a mini muffin will give you a bit more of a height to it, whereas these are more like a little cupcake, but I don't care because they'll still be awesome. But two of those, just spray those with cooking spray. You'll also need a bowl. They tell you to use a whisk, but I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to use a whisk, and I'm going to stick with handy pink spatula. So come on in. I'll talk you through this. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying we won't use a whisk, they say to whisk everything together. Now, I don't know if you've ever used a whisk where you've got bits of bacon, but you basically end up picking bits of stuff out of your whisk. So whisk is going back on holiday, and we're going to use handy pink spatula. Okay, ingredients are as follows. 2 eggs. I've cracked them ready in a cup. 125 grams from a can of creamed corn. Now, instead of 125 gram can of creamed corn, I've gone for the actual amount of creamed corn, so it may be too much. So I could only get the big tin. I don't think they do those little tiny tins anymore. They do with the normal corn, but not the creamed corn. I don't know. I was in Woolworths, so who knows. Half a cup of cream. That's here. This one. 1/3 of a cup of grated parmesan. That's this one. 1/4 of a cup of semi-dried tomatoes chopped up. 3 shallots finely chopped. These have been in the freezer, so there may be a little bit of liquid that comes out of them. 2 bacon rashers. Chop them up as fine as you can. You don't need to pre-cook them because they're going to cook in the oven. And last of all, a tablespoon of chopped parsley. That has also been in the freezer as well. Now, this is a really, really easy thing to do. Like muffins, this is basically a muffin at the end of the day. Are one of the easiest things to do because they literally grab a bowl, make sure you've got everything all ready to go because it's quicker. And it's basically into the bowl, whip it up into the thing and into the oven. So, grab your bowl, grab your spatula, and we're just going to put the ingredients in one at a time. So 2 eggs, 1, 2. Good. They just make sure that the yolks crack. I did that because I dropped them from great height. Cream corn. Half a cup of cream. 1/3 of a cup of parmesan. 1/4 of a cup of chopped semi-dried tomatoes. The good thing about those in the tin is they are already chopped up, so you just chop them a little bit more. 3 shallots finely chopped. I don't finely chop anything. I don't like finely chopped things. I like chunky things, so I know, oh, I'm eating a shallot or I'm eating some bacon. 2 bacon rashers chopped. And 1 tablespoon of chopped parsley. All right, that is literally everything all aboard. So along comes handy pink spatula and just literally whip it all up. Should look like a delicious mess. I keep thinking these are called muffins, but they're frittatas. All right. So because it's going to make 24, just grab a large spoon. like the size you eat your cereal with. Because we're literally just about a spoon into each little divot. Just like that. Okay, so when they are in like that, pop one on each shelf if you've got a small oven, and we're going to cook them for 10 to 15 minutes or until firm. So what I do is put them in for 10 minutes and then in 5 minutes switch them over and give them another 5 minutes. I'll see you when these are cooked. Okay, and there we have it. Mini corn and bacon frittatas. I just gave them a little bit longer because I like them a little bit more golden. If you think they're not 100% set, keep in mind they will possibly start to set as they cool, because as everything cools down, things do set. But I just grabbed a toothpick and I stick a toothpick in them. If the toothpick comes out without any liquid on it, it means they're done. And then it's more of a case of, okay, do you want it to look like this? Or do you want it a little bit more tanned? So that's up to you as to how long you give it. And of course, every oven varies. If you wanted to cook them probably a lot easier, you could do one tray at a time in. They'd probably take about 12 to 13 minutes as opposed to 10 to 15 minutes for two. Back where I used to live, I actually had an oven where I could quite comfortably fit two trays next to each other. That was a dream oven, but anyway, I have what I have, and that's fine. Yeah, so enjoy. Serve them up at a little party, on a hot day with some salad, just as snacks for lunches. They make great little snacks for lunches. You can have them hot or cold. They'd be nice cold as well. All right, so there you have it. Mini corn and bacon frittatas. Thank you once again for watching this episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. Don't forget, hit subscribe because you really never know when I'm going to drop another episode. Catch you on the next one. Bye.